lovely, beautiful Capricorns. Welcome to you guys' love reading. For this love reading, we are going to take a look what you need to know when it comes to the topic love. You can be in a relationship, looking, searching, wondering. We are going to take a look at it. But before we do that, let me introduce myself. My name is Noraima from the Phoenix Star. If you are new to the channel, hi, welcome. I'm thankful you found me. If you like the vibration, don't forget then to subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a video. And if you are already part of the fam, the growing tribe, hey, love, thankful that you're back again, fam. So yeah, let's get started. Let's begin. Let's see what it is that you need to know when it comes to the topic love. For your main card, you have the Justice card. And you also have the Solar Calm, Clarify, as your main card. Together with the Rabbit Spirit, now is a lucky time. Together with Adjusting Possibilities. And you also have Not For You. Okay. Looking at this piece, may I say, looking at the justice possibilities together with justice, all these doors and all in this building with lots of window, so it's giving me there are lots of options. That this Justice card is going to reveal to you there are lots of options that you have. You just have to enter this building and see which one is for you and which one is not. For some of you, you are right now at a place that it's not for you, as this card is saying. So you need to realize, like, okay, next we have to move to another thing kind of a way. And it seems like first an unlucky time. Looking at the Solar Calm, Clarify, here is with you don't have the energy for it. You don't have the energy to date. You don't have the energy for a partnership. I don't know what's happening here, but it's more a very low, draining energy where you be like, okay, what is this kind of a way? We will see with the tarot what more we will get out of this. But here is where I'm getting like something isn't working in your favor and something isn't giving the way you want it to be, and it will be clarified once you go to the justice. The justice will give you what you need kind of a way so you can move forward. We will see, because maybe if you are in a relationship and you are happy in that relationship, it seems like you guys may have kind of like not having the passion, wrong energy in you guys surrounding kind of a way. Maybe there is a kind of a transit that is making it that you guys fight constantly, but there is something of, hey, we need to straighten things up. And then you guys can move forward, because it seems like here is something where happening where I do think it's a negative, very negative energy for some of you, a very negative energy, and it's gonna change. It's going to change. That definitely, it's going to change, but I do think you guys need to first kind of like have the strength to move out of it, though. Kind of a way. Because some of you don't even have the energy to fight anymore. When you don't have the energy to fight, you'll be like, oh, it's okay. Okay, yeah, go ahead. What I'm getting right now is very weird, but because I'm getting right now a person that might be married and your partner is doing his or her thing kind of a way outside of the marriage, not giving your marriage attention, not really being invested in your marriage. At first you kind of like was really like driven to why don't you do, but with time you kind of have give up. You don't have the energy to even fight for answers anymore. So when that person says, "Oh, I have a long meeting," you be like, "Okay, fine." While you know damn well there is no long meeting, kind of, you just be like, "Okay, fine." Maybe you guys don't even sleep anymore with each other. There is really a energy of stillness. No, I don't have energy for it, kind of a way. Let's go for some tarot. Let's see what more do we need to know in this situation. As some of you know, this is a topic that might take a while, so you may grab yourself something to eat, drink. Let's hang, let's chill while I do the shuffling. So, my lovely, beautiful Capricorns, let me first say you can be on top of this message, in front of this message, behind this message. Take what resonate and what not. Kaka to it. Leave it where it is. What do I mean to say with that? I mean to say the cards cannot dictate your life. Only you can with your thought, beliefs, and action. So let this reading deepen your understanding of the present moment so it can pave a clear path to the future. Underneath the deck, you have the Seven of Cups. We are moving from the past to the future, like so. These cards belong together. The cards that you have is the Four of Cups together with the Moon, the Page of Swords together with the Eight of Wands, Two of Swords together with the Star, Five of Wands in reverse together with the Chariot, the Lovers together with the Page of Wands. So let me mention the signs right away that I see. For now we have the Pisces sign, Libra sign, Aquarius, Cancerian, and Gemini as the signs that I see. So what I'm getting for you guys is here is where you have a choice. Do you want to continue in the old ways of doing things, or do you want to move forward, having more options when it comes to love, be more adventurous, but you need to take then action, and it will not lead you directly to your lover, but it's kind of like, as I said, you have multiple options and you need to knock on the doors to see which one is for you, kind of a way. But here, looking at in the beginning of this situation, I don't know what your spiritual team is giving you. We will take a look at it, but you are not looking optimistic to it. You are not being like, yay, kind of a situation. So, but the moon has something to hide. So it's kind of like come as a surprise. It might be a surprise to figure out who is behind this curtain, what person is actually not for you. You might get to know the truth, and maybe with knowing the truth, you guys be like, okay, I don't have the drive to go date anymore. Some of you be like, you know what, I'm done with the dating. People are liars, people are scammers, people are catfishing, people are not serious. So some of you might be like, okay, I don't have the drive to put myself once again out there, kind of way. But I do think here is where a communication will happen with a younger person. You will get message from them. I don't know what kind of a message. You will take a look later for it. What is this situation? But I do think that with that message you may choose. What are you going to do? What do you want to do? Kind of a way. So let's see, because honey, once again, looking at the Seven of Cups underneath the deck, together with adjusting possibilities, you have options, y'all. You have lots of options. Once again, looking at the Justice card with all those, with the buildings, with lots of windows, you have options. So let's see what this is about. Let's go for the topic now. Let's go deep where we are going in on each card one by one to see what you need to know. Let's start with the Four of Cups. Underneath the deck, the Ace of Swords. So for the Four of Cups, you have the Magician together with the Three of Wands going in reverse because it was like this. So it's giving me that your guys, your spiritual team wants you to know that you can do better, y'all. You can do better. You can create better. You can manifest better. It's only a matter of, instead of waiting, it's only a matter of communication, saying what you want, saying with your chest, kind of a situation, you know, using your knowledge, your mind, your wisdom. You have a type of idea what kind of a person you want or how you want to see this love, what you want to do with your love life or in your relationship. But if you don't take that action, or if you don't plan ahead, maybe you write down what type of relationship you want, you can manifest it, you can create it, you can have it. But for that, you need to take action. So yeah, let's take a look. Let's see. Underneath the deck, the Devil. So for the Moon, you have the Page of Pentacles together with the Nine of Swords going in reverse. So I don't know, some of you might have a relationship with somebody very yet still childish in their ways, or this relationship isn't really rooted, so stern, you know, that you can depend on that person. You don't know where this relationship is going. For some of you, it's not going nowhere, is what I'm getting. That it's not going nowhere, that this relationship is not for you. Looking at the Devil, not for you, and these cards. I do think you guys, your spiritual team, might your ancestor, because I do think it's also a nosy ancestor in this, that be like, you know what, you can do better, sis. You can do better, son. You know, kind of a situation. Like, let's do better. Let's create better. Let's make a better cake. One that looks good, smells good, is clean, you know, and also has a good ways about them. This person haven't really make you feel as if this is really a relationship. You cannot depend on them. You are yet still have to depend much on yourself in this relationship. Not to say that you meaning if this is a relationship, you are the one more in the driving seat for the relationship to move forward than they are doing. You know, they are very childish. Once again, they are not driven to move this forward. So I do think that is why you guys, your spiritual team, be like, you know, you're not looking forward to it, but hey, here you are. You have a new cup that you can manifest something better. And for some of you, as I said, you maybe don't even want it. You'll be like, no, I'm good. Maybe I don't even want to date anymore after this, you know? So maybe that is why you are holding, yet still this person kind of like with you, because you be like, it isn't that serious, you know. For once you want to get yourself off kind of a situation, you be like, okay, let me call it person, or like I said, you are okay with it, with things, you know. It isn't bothering you, because you be like, you know, it isn't that serious. It's very weird. Let me know if this is really you, or the person that you are hanging with, or you not being in a relationship. Maybe that is also the case, that you be like, I don't wanna date, I don't wanna go out there, you know. And you guys, your spiritual team, be like, yes, here we have some for you. So let's see, for the Page of Swords, what you need to know about that one. Underneath the deck, the Moon. So the Moon came out 2 times now. So for the Page of Swords, you have the Nine of Swords together with the Ten of Swords in reverse, both of them. no worries, not giver. You can sleep at night. You are over people stabbing you in the back. I'm telling you, you guys, if you are in a relationship and this person is doing you wrong, you have no energy anymore to let them see you sweat. You be like, okay, so you late for dinner? Okay, great. Fine, go ahead. And often when you are at that moment of being fed up, the man will blame the person that is being, or the female will blame the person that is being fed up. First, they will enjoy the fact that you are not giver anymore, because they'll be like, oh yay, at least he, she, they, it isn't sweating me about why am I late for dinner, or why do I have to work so over late. It's because they are fed up with you, kind of a way. And let me tell you, the moment if you are that person that is happy that that person doesn't nag you anymore, honey, you are almost out of that door. You or that person has already closed the door, kind of a situation. They are on their way to get out. Like you're hurting them. You stabbing them in the back doesn't hurt them anymore, because they have stopped caring about you. You can only be hurt by people that you care about, or by persons that hurt you where you love, So meaning, if you stop caring and that person does something stupid or mischievous, or you'll be like, okay, you don't even care. You don't, and not caring isn't something good, because that means they have logged off that relationship. They are gone. You don't see it. You don't know, but it's a matter of time that they deuces you out. And it might feel as if, I'm happy that person isn't nagging, so I can go and do and then complain about the wife or the husband not giving you attention, not taking care of the self, not doing this, not doing that. Honey, the beautifulness of this situation is the moment that the person that doesn't care anymore start to build themselves up. I like seeing that. Suddenly, I would do that if I was you. If you are the person that doesn't have the energy anymore to nag, if you have the energy to start love yourself once again, start doing something about yourself, and be like, you know what, I have lost myself along the way, my independentness, my being, the thing that I like and love about myself. Like, while that person is doing his or her business, while working late and stuff, you can be like, you know what, I'ma build myself up. Meanwhile, in this relationship, for when I have to go, I will go with my chin high, with my own respect, my own dignity, and feeling good, because I got myself at least, because here maybe you have lost yourself in this relationship and not caring anymore. It's time for you to care about yourself once again. Get to learn yourself once again. Invest in yourself, and you will see like, oh, okay, put some money aside. So you can you have your own coins when it's time for you to go, kind of a way. Work on your body, mental health and stuff. So when it's go time, you go. Or when it's time for you to stay, you be like, because not everybody, if you are married, you be like, no, I'm not gonna go. We are married and we are married in it for a long time. But at least you have not give up on yourself. So your partner will then come home and be like, why you looking like that? Kind of a way. Or, oh, you start to look good. Have you changed something? They automatically are going to realize, like, unless they are those kind of persons that will gaslight you for trying, That is why, even if they are your partner, do not tell them. If this is a person that is doing their business and go about their day, do not tell them that you are busy on working on yourself. You know, that you have a therapist or a life coach or whomever or whatever, that gym membership, or you at home you are doing some squats and abs things, you know. Do not tell them, because then it's like they kind of maybe sabotage stuff so you don't continue. You know, do it for yourself. Don't tell them nothing anymore. You know, just work on yourself, you know, and then see what will happen. I will not take these, but you have the Nine of Cups and the Hierophant, looking good. Dedication and your wish coming true. So let's see, for the Eight of Wands, underneath the deck, the Chariot. Now these two fell towards me, so I don't know if you guys saw it on camera. You have the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Six of Cups together with the Queen of Wands upright. The Seven of Wands is giving me that you will not come above it with whatever this situation is from the past. You know, sometimes we need to come to realize, like, okay, this we're not winning in this. You know, we are not winning, so let's put the passion and the fire, as I said, within yourself. Let's light your own light. You know, light up your own light kind of a situation, because the past is something that we can reminisce on, but if it isn't moving, if it isn't going forward towards something good, then we need to take our own step. And then your partner, if this is a marriage or something that you want to hold on to, like, your partner will catch up. Your partner will catch up. You know, as the Chariot, I always say, like I said to a person that's close to me, being in a marriage, like, sometimes I'm not married, so my advice, take it with a drop of sand, of salt, of kind of a way. So if you are married, I mean, I have the knowledge of wisdom, but some people be like, if you are not married, don't give me advice. So I respect that. Don't take it if you don't want it. But I have given a person very close to me the example of the Chariot. Sometimes in a marriage, you know, other person is tired, you know, and if everybody is yet still focused to go to the goal, to move forward in this marriage, then the other one has to take more weight on pulling this wagon. You know, maybe the person is tired, maybe the person is sick. That we are an individual in this marriage. Looking at the horses, like, you are an individual in this marriage. So, but you are together moving it forward. So, meaning that sometimes the other one might kind of like wanna go here, there, but it's like, no, one must remain focused. You know, one must kind of like be the one that will move forward with the situation, kind of a way. It's very difficult to explain, but without really giving you the reason why I'm saying this. So I do hope you guys understand it, because, as I said, if the other one is distracted and you come to realize, hey, I see potential in this marriage, I see that we can yet still do this, or instead of being tired, as I said here, you start to work on yourself, that other person can kind of like see that you are lighting up your fire, you know, and they might kind of like feel that they also have to start doing something. For example, if you are in a relationship with somebody that has forgotten about themselves, you know, and you start to be like, okay, honey, let's go to the gym together, you know, because sometimes it might be that your person is kind of like not the one feeling it, you know, and by being the stronger horse, you can kind of like give them the drive, like, okay, let's go together to the gym, you know, oh, let's take a walk every night together. kind of a way, being the stronger horse to yet still move this relationship forward. But if that person is kind of like really giving up on themselves and doesn't even want to budge or move, you yet has to continue moving your body, because you now have to pull the weight. You have to kind of like mentally stimulate that person. So okay, physically you don't want to move, maybe we need to go to the counselor, maybe you need to go talk to somebody, because then it's mentally that you need to work on yourself. But there must stay a movement, is what I'm trying to say. And if that isn't happening, well, while this person is more taking the situation outside of the marriage, work on yourself. Remind them that you exist without telling them you exist. Don't forget about yourself, is what I'm trying to say. Don't forget about yourself. So light up your light once again. So let's see, for the Two of Swords, what do we need to know about that one? Underneath the deck, the Justice card coming back. So for the Two of Swords, you have the Nine of Wands upright together with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So here's the thing. You have a choice to make, and this choice, you need to look at your boundaries, and you really need to take a pause and think good about what next. What do you want next? Where do you see this going? What weighs more, or what is worth it, what not? Weigh your heart versus your mind. That is why she is sitting with her eyes closed, because you need to listen to your gut feeling. You need to listen with your intuition. With a Six of Wands and the High Priestess coming out, then you will get the right answer, and you know then what to do. You will not regret the choice you make, because you have really listened. You didn't make an impulsive move kind of a situation, and you did it knowing your worth and your value and your boundaries. So let's see, for the Star, what you need to know. Underneath the deck, the Ten of Wands. Some of you are choosing to move away from this partnership, this situation. Like, okay, it's time for me to go. So for the Star, you have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, together with the Fool also in reverse. Now the Fool in reverse is leaping foolishly. You can go, you can move, but use your mind. I'm happy to see the Five of Pentacles in reverse, because then you are not thinking in a state of lack. You are very happy to move forward, but we need to use our mind wisely. For some of you, as I said, if you are, because I'm only if you are unhappy where you are at and you are ready to like really be like done in your relationship. As I said, while you are here in this relationship, build yourself up, save up. Maybe that's the thing, that some of you cannot move because you don't have the coins to move, or you are in a situation where you need to really, you don't have your own money. Like really, while you are yet still in a relationship, take some money, and not take some money, but really hold some money back, so you have kind of a resources that you can move forward with once you decide to go. When you decide to go. Look, once again, the Six of Wands underneath the deck. Like then you can go, instead of leaping foolishly, not having your resources to go. So really think wisely when you are taking that action. And also mentally, as I was saying, some of you, mentally, you need to build yourself up. Maybe this situation has kind of like really made you think in a scarcity or in a lack mentality, or not good about yourself. So you need to kind of like build your self-esteem and then move out kind of a way. As I said, do not tell this person everything that you are busy doing, because if this is a narcissist, they will drag you down with, yeah, right, you losing this, you losing 10 pounds, you serious? Like, oh yeah, right, you leaving me. Yeah, I believe that when I see it, so that will discourage you. So move in quietness if you are in a toxic relationship. Let's see, for the Five of Wands in reverse. Underneath the deck, the Tower. So for the Five of Wands, you have the Four of Swords together with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Honey, you suddenly something will happen for you guys. I do see that it's something you don't expect it to happen. You don't want it to happen, kind of a way. It's nothing where it's happening, like, looking at now is your lucky time together with a Chariot. When you suddenly have green light, you don't expect the light to suddenly pop on green and you can yet continue driving. You're like, oh wow, it's a lucky day. That kind of energy. It's very calm, very peaceful. You don't have to compete with nobody. It's the side. The fortune has decided that this is what you're gonna get. Only thing you have to do is relax. Relax, meditate, contemplate, pray if you pray, like pray, ask for guidance, in that kind of a way. Let's see, for the Chariot, underneath the deck, the Ace of Pentacles. So for the Chariot, you have the Sun together with the Three of Pentacles, but the Three of Pentacles in reverse. This is something that you will do alone. Leo has joined the building. So yeah, this is something that you will do alone. There is no collaboration with nobody. This, looking at the Five of Wands, no, this is you, yourself, and your guys, your spiritual team, moving this Chariot forward, getting out of your comfortable zone. It might be to do, for some of you, a totally change of who you are. It's like an eclipse. When there is an eclipse, there is definitely a totally change, because the Chariot in the astrology is the moon, but now we can see it as the Chariot, but it's the moon and the sun and the moon together. So it's giving me an eclipse kind of a situation. This might have to do with your mother and your father also. It's giving me that also. For some of you, you might get the message that you are going to move, that you have to move, or that something of your craft, something that you like and love, that you are doing of passion, that is suddenly hitting big, being in the spotlight, and that is something that you can then move. Keep in mind, this is something that out of nowhere comes to you. This luck, suddenly a burst of luck happening, and as I said, you are doing it alone. So meanwhile, for some of you, if you are out there ready to move forward, you will kind of like suddenly get a win where you can now start fresh, start new in a new place. So some of you really moving to, because you have the Ace of Pentacles, also the Eight of Wands, moving to another place to live. You might apply, like if you were living together with this person and you have to move out, you will get a house, and it's like, wow, it's like my lucky time kind of a situation. So that is what I'm seeing at this moment. So let's see, for the Lovers, underneath the deck, the Two of Wands, the moon is going to, it's like this, so I'm going to take it more like so. So, ooh, you have the devil in reverse together with the moon. Capricorn and Pisces is once again join the building. Now here you have the options. You know, you have the options, and it's like I said, the doors, you don't know who's behind the door. You have to knock and see who answers, you know. But I do see that you are ready to go again out to date in a new place with other people. You know, for some of you, you might, in your relationship where you were at living, you and your partner wasn't it, so you guys decide to move house, and it will happen, the moving of the house, where you will have lots of options where to live. You know, that is possible if you are in a great relationship. That whatever, for whomever, the topic is, you have lots of options. Okay, options here, options there, options everywhere. So here also, and there is no mischievous things, nothing. It is yet still mysterious what's behind the door, what type of apartment you will get, or what type of a person you will date, but it is happening. That's one thing that is for sure. It is happening. It's mysterious, but but it's happening. Let's see. For the page of, okay, we there. For the page of wands, we are ending with the 10 of pentacles. If you guys are yet still with me, put up a bunny. That will let me know that you're the realest, and stick around with me till the end, and appreciate you for that. For the page of wands, you have the 3 of cups and the chariot. Honey, celebration. Celebration and moving forward. I like and love it. And it's going to be very abundant when it comes to your foundation. This is what you want. That happy family. Something for lineage to come. And it's happening. You and a partner, it will come. I don't know who, for some of you, I don't know who it is, if it is somebody new, but first you might need to date multiple people before you get to the partner, is what I'm getting, because the chariot doesn't get directly to its destination. You have to go sideways, as the crab walks sideways. So I'm really getting, for some of you, it's first an adventure to get to know who is who by dating, but then you will come across the person that will set foundations with you. And if you are in a happy relationship, once you guys move, you will have lots of beautiful surrounding, beautiful community, lovely people that aren't toxic, that has their doors open for you guys, you know. So it's really a cozy happening. Maybe you guys were living in a place where people wasn't nice. So now it's gonna be beautiful. That being said, my lovely beautiful Capricorns, I do hope I could have helped you guys. Don't forget to hit the like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in another reading of mine. Bye bye.